Hello everyone, welcome to Commerce Lecture. I am Anant Gore. Today we are going to learn Accountancy Class 12, Chapter number 3, Reconstitution of Partnership Firm. As you know, already we learned what is partnership firm. Partnership means what? There should be at least two or more person in the business. And these two or more person called partners, and collectively we can call firm. So how can define this? Partnership is an agreement between two or more persons called partners for sharing the profit of the business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. It means all the partners are responsible to the business, or any one partner is responsible and other partners are liable to the business, or all the partners take active part in the business, in the day-to-day activity of the business, or any one partner take active parts and remaining partners they are going to support to a particular partner. So this business is called as partnership. So what do you mean by reconstitution of partnership? Reconstitution means what? Any changes in the existing partnership agreement. What? Any change in the existing partnership agreement, it is called as reconstitution of partnership. Reconstitution of partnership firm usually take place in the following ways. One is admission of a partner, second retirement of a partner, third death of a partner, or change in the profit sharing among the existing partner. So what is admission partner? Admission partner means what? When a new partner enter into business, the partnership firm can be reconstituted. At the time of retirement means what? When one partner is take a retirement in the firm due to old age or transfer or lack of interest in the business, so therefore partnership firm can be reconstituted. When someone is died in the business, so such case their partnership firm can be reconstituted. So let us learn one by one how a partnership can be reconstituted. In this first one, admission of a new partner. What is admission? Admission of a new partner means what? When a new partner enter into business. When the firm requires additional capital or managerial help or both to expansion of the business, remaining partners, or you can say old partners, they are going to add someone in the business. So that case you can say this is called as admission of a new partner. Let us take one example. Suppose A and B are partners. They are handling a business. They are running a business. If XYZ company, they require some additional capital or any manager skill to expand the business. Then they are decide to admit one more partner in the business, and if C is ready to join to A and B, so this C is called as what? New partner, and this A and B partners called as existing partner. So this is called as admission of a new partner. So according to Partnership Act 1932, a new partner can be admitted into firm only with the consent of all existing partners unless otherwise agreed upon. It means existing partner, or you can say old partner, should be agree to add someone in the business unless there should be agreement between the partners, existing partners as well as new partners. So newly admitted partners acquires two main rights. One is what? Right to share the asset of the partnership firm and right to share the profit of the partnership firm. Next, at the time of admission of a partner, some of the important points you have to be attention while preparing the admission of a new partner, that is reconstitution of partnership firm, admission of a new partner. In this first one, new profit sharing ratio, sacrifice ratio, valuation of goodwill, revaluation of asset and reassessment of liabilities, distribution of accumulated profit, that is reserve, and adjustment of old partners capital. These points we have to be considered at the time of solving problems on admission of a new partner. So what is new profit sharing ratio? The ratio in which all the partners, old partners including new partner, decide to share the profit in the future. To distribute the profit in the future, we are going to calculate new profit sharing ratio. So these ratios should be calculated at the time of admission of a partner. Next, sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio means in which the old partners contribute, or you can say sacrifice, to the share of profit payable to the incoming partner in the future. This sacrifice ratio calculated for the purpose of valuation of goodwill or share the profit of the business in the future. So how it can be calculated, let us see in the next class. Next is what? Valuation and adjustment of goodwill. When a new partner is admitted in the partnership business, goodwill of the firm should be valued in accordance with the agreement among the partners, and it should be duly adjusted in the books of accounts. So goodwill, it means it is the extra value attached to the business. It is nothing but what? Good name or reputation of the business, and this goodwill is brought by with premium by a new partner. And when a goodwill is brought by a new partner in the business, so this goodwill you have to distribute among the old partners in their sacrifice ratio, and there are some adjustments are there, that is withdrawn goodwill and return of goodwill. At the time of withdrawn goodwill, this withdrawn goodwill you have to distribute among the old partners in their old ratio, as well as if there is a return of goodwill is there, this goodwill you have to distribute among all the partners in new profit sharing ratio. As well as in this valuation of goodwill, let us learn the method of valuation of goodwill, that is super profit method, average profit method, and capitalization method in the next class. Fourth one is what? Revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. When a new partner enter into business, there are some changes occurred in the business. Suppose if A and B are partners, they are running a business. At the time of A and B are partnership business, machinery amount is rupees 1 lakh, and when a new partner enter into business, machinery amount will be 1,50,000. It means there will be 50,000 increasing. So at the time of A and B, there will be 1 lakh rupees, and now it is 1,50,000. It means 50,000 increasing, or it may be 50,000 decreasing. So whatever changes occur in the business, or whatever liabilities are reevaluated, so this revaluation of asset and reassessment of liabilities we have to prepare by preparing revaluation account. Next, distribution of accumulated profit. That is, we can say reserve or general reserve or reserve fund. General reserve or reserve fund is created out of profit of the earlier years. Such reserve also balance profit, and this profit you have to distribute among the existing partner in their old ratio. And if there is any balance of loss, is to be suffered by existing partner only. We should not distribute this general reserve or reserve fund or any loss, or that is profit and loss, to the new partner. And lastly is what? Adjustment of partner's capital. The partners may decide to adjust their capital on the admission of a new partner. Such adjustment may be made to bring their capital in the proportion of new profit sharing ratio. So these are the points you have to consider at the time of solution of admission of a new partner. That is, one is new profit sharing ratio, sacrifice ratio, valuation of adjustment of goodwill, revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities, distribution of accumulated profit, that is reserve, and adjustment of partners' capital. So let us discuss one by one. In this first one is what? New profit sharing ratio. New profit sharing ratio means when a new partner is admitted, he acquires his share in a profit from the old partners. In other words, we can say on the admission of a new partner, the old partner sacrifices share of their profit in favor of new partner. Or you can say the ratio in which all the partners means what? Including new partner, decide to share the profit in the future is called new profit sharing ratio. So this new profit sharing ratio can be solved by using some cases or formulas. Why it is calculated new profit sharing ratio? New profit sharing ratio is calculated for the purpose of to share the future profit and losses of the firm, to distribute the return of goodwill of the firm, and to readjust the partner's account. So how can calculated new profit sharing ratio? For this, we'll solve problem according to cases in the next class. Thank you.